As we continue to walk down the path of multiverse traveling, where we see a world of different chuckle nuts and goofy goobers combine their powers and team up to fight evil people like Darkseid, Thanos, or Flat Earthers, I'm going to be taking you on a trip where we see Spider-Man and Jeff Bezos' R-rated juggernaut of a superhero, Invincible, team up, and Marvel's team up, Spider-Man meets Invincible. The story starts with Spider-Man fighting Dr. Octopus, who is grabbing Spider-Man by the throat like he's squeezing a fat, honking orange, but suddenly a portal behind them started to open, and out came the Canadian apologizing dingus, Invincible, who tackles this dude and hurts him so incredibly bad, my man had to apologize for it like he just touched the thermostat. Doc Ock woke up from being knocked down and pushed Invincible to the side until the man takes one of his arms and yeets this guy out of a building like he's a rag doll who looks like Oliver Tree. The two get out of here and have a long talk about who they are and why Invincible is here. But before that, Invincible does even more apologizing and cries enough tears to fill up a sippy cup after his fight with Doc Ock. But it seems like those tears make sense in the grand scheme of his superhero journey, which mostly felt like a flush down the Amazon Prime toilet. If you don't know Invincible's origin, his father was a superhero named Omni-Man, while his mom was just a regular woman. And when Invincible was born, he was born with powers, but they wouldn't be enabled until a certain age. But once he got them, he became a superhero just like his pops. But here's the catch that will make you want to twist your heart out and crush it like it's a stress ball out of anger. Omni-Man killed his superhero allies, and after he did that, he intended on taking over the world with the help of Invincible. And in addition to that, he found out that Omni-Man just used his mother as nothing but a pet, and she's been heartbroken ever since. Now that's the origin story, little kitties, but I bet you're gonna hop off my lap and slap me across the face because I didn't even explain something quite vital. How did Invincible get to this world? Well, he was fighting this dude named Angstrom Levy, who not only threatened to kill his mom, but is throwing Invincible into different dimensions in hopes of tiring him out. And that's about how he got here. Invincible offers to help Peter since he's stuck, and Spidey gladly accepts, but the issue is that they don't know where Dr. Octopus is. So Peter decides to head off to meet a band of heroes who you may know as Marvel's Justice League, in hopes that they have a location of where he is. So after showing each other's identities, Iron Man gives Spidey a location, and they head off to fight Dr. Octopus, who they make quick work of when Invincible gets slapped with an arm and suddenly turns into a hyena and rips off all of Dr. Octopus's arms like they're made of noodles, and the day is saved. And then out of the blue, a portal opened waiting for Invincible to enter through, so he quickly says goodbye to Peter and concludes this crossover. And yeah, that's about it. Subscribe and I'll see you later.